It's Megan. So I was doing some research, and Catholic Medical Association members literally wrote the majority of the anti-trans reports for Florida's Medicaid. So, like, can you see, like, there's, like, a rise in, like, anti-trans people and thinking and stuff like that? And, like, it's not like a joke. The Catholic Medical Association and their affiliated groups basically have a faith-based commitment, like not science-based, faith-based commitment against trans care, like in general. Like, it's not even a joke. 1 in 6 hospitals in the United States are Catholic. So, like, if these people have a faith-based commitment against giving any trans care, and a trans person ends up in like a Catholic hospital, they're not like likely to get the treatment, like the medicine. So it's having a joke, like trans patients in Catholic like hospitals have already reported like their doctors like aren't giving them the medicine and treating them unfair. Like, aren't these doctors supposed to be like doing medicine, like working in a hospital, like not discriminating based on sex? Like, are you kidding me? Like, because of their like fascist like beliefs. Hormone replacement therapy is like proven medicine that helps like save lives and like help trans people deal with gender dysphoria. Like, I dealt with gender dysphoria for way too long in my life, and it was utter hell. I mean, the very fact that like these Catholic Association members want trans people to suffer just goes to show like their ethics in medicine. Like, do they even have any? But like these groups are like literally advocating to like end trans care in general. Like, these people are utter psychopathic. It's no wonder like the Catholic Church literally gave rise to fascism. Like, why isn't the Pope condemning Catholic Association members and the Catholic Medical Association and their groups? Like, why isn't the Pope condemning them for like going against? What about happened to love thy neighbor and God loves all? Oh, apparently not trans people. Like, these people are sick. Like, they have a faith-based commitment against trans people. Not science-based, not like moral and ethic and like treat your neighbor nice and be nice to other people. None of that. Just utter bullying. They are bullying trans patients. There's a lot of reports. There are literally Catholic medical groups with stated mandates to dead name and misgender trans patients. Even if they had their name legally changed, that would be like a bully insulting you over and over again and then giving them poor treatment. Like, how is that allowed in medicine? How are these people allowed to be doctors and literally bully patients? How is that acceptable? Oh yeah, it's acceptable in people who believe in fascism, not democracy. So there is literally an assault on democracy with these Catholic medical groups literally like opposed to trans rights and like trans people having fair medical treatment and not being bullied. So there's like literally Catholic Medical Association members out there, like leaders, like saying that like they will refuse any trans care and they will not support any trans care. So like these people are sick. They don't want to like have people to have the proper medicine. Like, these are the same sick psychopathic bullies who also denied that cannabis had any medical value for how many decades? Now it's like abundantly clear cannabis has medical value. It took the Catholic Church long enough to recognize that. They've been portraying cannabis and trans people as evil. Like, these people are absolutely twisted. They're actually having like Catholics believe that people are evil just for being trans. Like, just for somebody expressing themselves. Like, God's intention. Like, these people don't care about the Bible. They just care about their twisted interpretation of the Bible. Because it just seems like it's no surprise why, like, so many dictators and mass murderers in history, like, believe the Bible so much. Hitler was a devout Catholic. So, like, Hitler was a Catholic. Millions were killed in genocide. Like, that was fascism. The Catholic Church actually gave rise to Hitler. Like, this is history. That anybody can research this. The Catholic Church has even had to apologize for stuff like this. Just like they've apologized for the genocide against Indigenous people in Canada. So, like, these people have a very evil, dark history of, like, mass murder and, like, genocide. Like, so, like, how can anybody trust that? So if you're somebody that's, like, literally, like, caught into the anti-trans propaganda, yeah, it is literal propaganda, like, state-funded propaganda, like, reports from anti-trans groups that literally is based in faith, not science. And this is going on. And this is having an enormous influence on the politics and legal process in the whole United States. And what affects there is probably going to affect Canada. Canada, we have stood our ground and we do believe in the rights of abortion. Like, it's a human right that people should have. There, like, literally is a risk associated with birth. In, like, the early 1300s, Pope Boniface the 8th, I think, like, literally, like, declared and proclaimed that every human creature shall be subject to the Roman pontiff, meaning himself. Do you know where the language comes from? It comes from the Roman Empire. So that came from the Roman Empire. There are literally coins from ancient Rome where Roman emperors had Pontiff Maxim written on the coin. And, like, several popes have had on the backs of their coin Pontifex Maximus. Like, are you kidding me? These people literally, like, feel that they have the need to, like, rule the world. So Catholic medical groups literally, like, are out there trying to tell people that transgender is always evil. Like, they're literally trying to tell people that it's evil. They're literally brainwashing people to think that trans people are evil. So, like, it's no surprise there's a rise in anti-trans people out there, because, like, just look. Like, you can even follow the source. Like, these Catholic medical groups, like, a lot of the anti-trans media out there, like, they gobbled up this stuff. Like, they thought it was, like, legitimate science. It's faith-based, you idiots. Like, you pretend to care about truth and be against the Democrats and the radical left, but, like, you're doing the same thing. Like, why are you doing the exact same thing? Like, divide and conquer. Why are you dividing and conquering against trans people? Just leave us alone. Let us live our lives. Stop hating on us so much. And I can see the rise in anti-trans people, like, just in my YouTube videos, the likes and dislikes, like, holy shit. There's a lot of bigots out there. Like, a lot. And they're increasing. Like, it didn't used to be as bad when I first came out as trans. And, like, ever since then, it's, like, getting worse and worse, worse. Like, what's going on? Like, don't people care about human rights? And, like, treating people fair? Like, not being a bully, not being an a-hole to somebody, just being a commonly nice person? What happened to that?